my name is Joe, and welcome back to another Roblox theory. Today, we got a really awesome story for you guys, but before today's episode does get started off, I would greatly appreciate if you guys could subscribe and drop a like down below if you haven't already. We're trying to hit a 200,000 subs before the end of the year, so that's kind of like, our whole channel goal. So if you guys, wanted to subscribe and help out, I mean, that'd be pretty lit. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop in today's episode. Today's theory was commented about so much. I would say I saw this on like 50% of all the comments on last video, okay? You guys really wanted me to cover this one. This one is about guest 666. For everyone who doesn't know, 666 is kind of like a devil's number. I believe like the proper name of it is called like number of the beast, if you want to Google that for yourself. But 666 is a number you do not want to mess with, okay? This is a very cursed number and you really shouldn't be messing with this. So this is one that I feel like might be kind of hypothetical or it might be kind of real. I don't know. It really depends on what you believe in because there's going to be some I guess weird things thrown at you today. So you're gonna have to go on your own opinion. Do you think this is real? Do you think it's not? So 666 is a cursed number for sure, and you're never supposed to follow anything up with 666. Okay, it's a really bad number to be messing with. But when you're a guest, you just get auto assigned a different number. It doesn't matter. So this means this was naturally put in by the game that someone would get 666. And so guest 666 definitely did have some bad curse surrounding him. Okay, we don't necessarily know what it is. I'm gonna go off of everything I read, everything I saw, and just tell you guys what I think. So the first story about guest 666, someone said they were playing on a Roblox server. I think they said they were playing something with like beast in the title. I can't remember specifically what it said, but I'm pretty sure they were saying they were playing a game, and it was just, I'm pretty sure it's still out now too. They said they were playing on this game. There's tons of other people in the server, but then randomly guest 666 joins their server, and they said everything he would say in the chat was some kind of Bible verse or some kind of Satan summoning like worship, which is terrifying by itself. I mean, whoever owns that account, that's dedication to doing that on every server you join, or it's a botted thing and it's happening automatically. We don't know yet. So if this story is true, this could mean a couple different things, okay? It could just mean it's a guy joining a server and he happens to own that account and then he's just repeating Bible verses or something. I would say that's probably a pretty likely scenario. Scenario 2 would be that he owns the account and makes it automatically join under some kind of bot and it says a bunch of stuff just to kind of freak people out. Or 3, it's an actual account that Roblox owns that is coded to be all freaky and give people something to talk about. I don't know. Or it's a possessed account. Okay, that's the very hypothetical one. That's the only thing, is I think it's kind of hypothetical that something would be, possessed like that. Just in terms of accounts being possessed, because, I don't know about real life, but I don't know. I feel like accounts being possessed, maybe that just doesn't seem real to me. Maybe it seems real to you guys. I don't know. This is why I got to hear from you guys in this episode. The second one is what's really freaking creepy, okay? This is the second video. Well, actually, it's not a video. It's an article that I read on the Roblox forums. Almost everything I talk about, you guys can go and find on your own if you want to go search it up. But this was an article and someone was saying they joined his server and it was just him by himself and he joined his private game. And he said everything was completely normal, but his player would emit this sound. He put in like a little like sound clip. I'll play it right now. And if that doesn't sound like a demon, then I don't know what the heck it does, because that's the sound of a demon. I don't know what the heck that sound would have been. Honestly, that is where it gets really freaking spooky. Like, I do not know what that means. And so he's saying he joined a private game with him and his account made that noise. Like, it just came off. You know how like if you drink like a milkshake, it'll do like the like the sound of you like finishing a milkshake. Imagine that, but with this demon sound. And so to my knowledge, there's nothing you can buy for your character to make him like emit a sound when you go near him. I'm pretty sure you can't do that because it's like solely server based. So that means that there was something going on there. Regardless of what it was, there was something going on there. And are we going to talk about how I literally impaled that guy in the face and I didn't get the kill? And so this last one is pretty creepy as well. So this last one comes from an article, and this guy was saying he was in a game with a bunch of his friends. I think he said 4 of his friends. And so guest 666 6 joined, but this time it made sense based on the game they were playing. They were playing like it was some horror game. It was something like One Hill or something. I don't know. I can't remember the name. I just remember it had one in the name. I can't remember what it was. And supposedly when he joined, the sky turned like black, okay? Because this was being played in the morning and the sky had turned black after he joined the server. Are you kidding me? That's some kind of other mystical power that I would not be able to describe, because that makes no sense to me. Because I feel like I try to look at everything from every different angle, and so that's why a lot of Guest 666, I feel like some of them might be stories, some of them might not be, because clearly someone does own the account. Okay, it really does exist. That's the only thing. All the stories that come out of it could be just anyone faking it or something, but I don't know. I wanted to know from you guys down in the comments. Have you guys seen him in a server? Have you guys not? I mean, what do you guys believe in? I really want to know. My own personal theory is that this is a guy who noticed that he got the account Guest 666 and decided to go from server to server, and he would like repeat Bible verses that freak people out and everything, because that is really, really freaky. Okay, like that alone, like even if it's just a guy doing it, it's still really freaky, because I just don't know how possessions would go in terms of video games and all that kind of stuff. I feel like that's approaching with a very realistic sense. But then again, I don't know anything about that, you know? I really know absolutely nothing about it. So I guess it's always possible. And that's why I want to know from you guys down in the comments, what do you think is more likely? You guys have been really, really supporting this series, and it's awesome, man, because we have so many stories to cover. You know, I'm thinking of making this probably every other day soon, just because we've already almost made 5 episodes and we've only been doing it for 5 days. So I mean, we've been making a lot of episodes about this, so that's why I maybe feel like slow down a little bit, get back to the normal content and all that kind of stuff. Of course, if you guys have anyone you would like me to make a video about, or a certain person you'd like me to make a specific video about, then be sure to leave it as a comment down below. I read through every single comment, so I'll be able to notice if there's anything going on down there. But anyway, that is all for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Drop a like down below if you did, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. See you later, guys.